Hey, good morning YouTube. This is JBit Fragrance Reviews coming back at you with another review. Just want to first off say thank you to everybody who checked out my previous videos, who liked my Instagram page, and those who are following me here on YouTube. I just can't say thank you enough, and I really appreciate that. Today I'm going to be reviewing a fragrance that is not a surprise to some of you. It made my #1 spot on my top 10 fragrances that I wore this summer, and that fragrance is Labo's Another 13. Just bear with me as I look at the notes so I can read these off to you because I can't memorize them. So this fragrance contains the notes of ISOE Super, Musk, Ambergris, Ambrette, and Pear. You know, a lot of fragrance these days does contain the notes of ISOE Super, and some people have issues with this note. They spray it on their skin and they can't smell it themselves. But the very unique thing is, even when you can't smell it yourself, people that are surrounding you can smell it. And that's what's so magical. So when I picked up Labo's Another 13 a while back, it was a fragrance that I didn't fall in love with right away. And I'm not quite sure what it was that kept drawing me back to this fragrance. So whenever I sprayed it on my skin, it just felt really light for some reason. I'm not sure if that was the ISOE Super, because I have other fragrances that solely contains that note, and that's one I can smell for a minute or two and then it just disappears. But with Another 13, it's a little different. I do pick up a very heavy ISOE Super note. It's kind of like a cedar wood in the very beginning, but it's very faint and light. And then I do get a mix of a pear that comes in. It's not a very overpowering pear. It's so easy to miss, but you can definitely pick it up if you try hard enough to smell it. So what does this fragrance actually smell like on my skin? So on my left arm, I have this, I've sprayed it about 15-20 minutes ago, and right now I'm going to spray it on my skin again in a fresh spot and let you know what the opening smells like. Just give that a minute just to settle down. Right off the top, I do smell a lot of that ISOE Super. It's got that soft, woody undertone, almost like a cedar, as I said previously. And I do pick up a little bit of that pear. But the closest thing I can describe this as, is you just get this high-end magazine in the mail. You take it out of the plastic wrap that it's mailed in, and you open it up, and for the first time, you get to smell the pages of that magazine. That's what it really reminds me of so much. I know it sounds weird. You might ask, well, why do you want to smell like a magazine? Give this a shot, and I guarantee you will probably fall in love. I never wore fragrances too much over the past couple years for compliments. I don't wear fragrances for other people. I wear them for myself. I've heard for years throughout the community that, Creed Aventus is the holy grail for compliments. And so many people talk about that. And I never really experienced compliments before in fragrances. I'm not sure if I am a very light sprayer or what it is. But with Another 13, it just rocked my world. I was not prepared for the amount of compliments that I would receive with this fragrance. There's just something about this that's just so alluring to people who are around you. I can spray this 5-6 times and it doesn't feel overpowering for myself, but people can detect that I'm wearing this from 5-6, even 7 feet away, and it's amazing. Every time you walk through an area where people are, it leaves such an amazing scent trail. The performance on this fragrance is incredible. Every time I wear this, I get an average about 11 to 12 hours on my skin where I can literally still pick it up from a couple inches away from my nose. This isn't one of those fragrances where, people will say that this lasts 24 hours a day, even 48 hours, but you really have to get your nose into your skin. Like, I don't consider that very good longevity and projection if you have to bury your nose into your skin just to smell it. But I just encourage you, this fragrance I could wear summer, fall, winter, and spring, and it's still a magical scent. I just encourage you all, just please go out to the nearest place that sells Labo fragrances and get your nose on this today. As always, I encourage you to like this video, comment, and please subscribe and stay tuned for more videos.